The chapter 1 is all about the Earth and the universe. The topic is exploring the universe. On the fine bright night when you look up at the sky, it seems to be studded with stars. Little do you realize that each of the stars is bigger, far bigger than the Earth on which we live. Some of the larger ones have been estimated to many millions of times the size of the Earth. These stars are not scattered regularly in space. They occur in clusters, better described as galaxies or nebulas. Each galaxy may contain as many as 100 million stars. It is believed that Earth's own galaxy, the Milky Way, alone contains as many as 1 lakh million stars. The stars appear small to us even through a telescope because they are so far away. The light from the nearest star traveling at the speed of light, that is 1 lakh 86,000 miles per second, takes someone like 4 years to reach us. A ray of light from the sun takes about 8 minutes to reach the earth. Light takes only a second to reach us from the moon. The solar system comprises the sun and its 9 planets, figure 1, which are believed to have been developed from the condensation of gases and other lesser bodies. All the planets revolve around the sun in elliptical orbits like the earth. They shine only by the reflective light of the sun. The sun has a surface temperature of 6,000 degrees centigrade, 10,800 degrees Fahrenheit, and increases to 20 million centigrade, 36 million Fahrenheit in the interior. All over the surface are fiery gases that leap us in whilst the glowing flames like a volcano in eruption in size. The sun is almost unimaginable. It is about 3 lakh times as big as the earth. Almost the 9 planets, Mercury is the smallest and closest to the sun, only 36 million miles away. It thus completes the orbit in a much shorter space of a time than the does earth. A year in Mercury in only 88 days. Venus, twice the distance away from the sun, is the next closest planet. It is often considered as Earth's twin because of the close proximity, its size, mass, weight, and density. But no other planet is any way comparable to the Earth, which has life and all other living things we see around us. Like many other planets, the Earth has a natural satellite, the Moon, 238,900 miles away, that revolves eastward around the Earth once in every 27 days. The fourth planet of the sun is Mars, which is dark patches on its surface and is believed by the most professional astronomers to be the next planet after Earth to have the possibility of some planet life. Much attention has been focused on Mars to explore the possibilities of extending man's influence to it. Next comes Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system. Its surface is make up the many gases like hydrogen, helium, and methane. It is distinguished from the other planets by the circular light and dark bands and 12 satellites and circle around it. It is more than 485 million miles from the sun. Its surface is very cold, probably about minus 200 degree Fahrenheit and minus 130 degrees centigrade. So I will place the picture of sun and other planets in this in below. Another unique planet is Saturn, which has 3 rings and 9 satellites around us. In size, it is the second largest after Jupiter. It is so far from the Sun that it takes 29 and a half years to complete its orbit. The seventh planet is Uranus, well not known to astronomers until the late 18th century, when it was first seen in the first faint blue screen disk through a very powerful telescope. It is another giant planet, 50 times larger than Earth, and in 15 times as heavy. Unlike other planets, Uranus orbits around the Sun. It is a clockwise direction from the east to west, and 5 satellites revolving around it. The two outermost planets in the solar system, Neptune and Pluto, are the just visible with telescope. Their discoveries were the result of mathematical calculation on their irregular gravitational effects on neighboring planetary bodies. Neptune closely resembles Uranus, except that it has only the two known satellites and it's probably much closer. Pluto is the smaller than Earth, as the orbits of the planets are not circular but elliptical. The distance of Pluto from the Sun during perihelion, that when is the closest to the Sun, is 2766 million miles, and at aphelion, that is when it's farthest from the Sun, is 4566 million miles. A year in Pluto is no less than 247 years on Earth. Due to their very recent discovery and their extreme remoteness from the Earth, very little is also so far known about these two planets. The next is the shape of the Earth. In the olden days, sailors feared to venture far into the distant ocean because they thought the earth was a flat as a table. They thought that when they reached the edges of the earth, they would slip down and perish in the bottomless ocean. This is, of the course, not true. From years of the accumulated knowledge, experience, and observation in different parts of the world, we know that the earth is round. Its spherical shape is a established fact and proved and accepted by the all. There has there has been so much research done on the earth science, but its various dimensions have been accurately found. It has an equatorial circumference of 24,897 miles, and its polar circumference is less by the 87 miles. Its equatorial diameter is 7,926 miles, and its polar diameter is shorter by 26 miles. This simply shows that the earth is not perfect sphere. It is a little flattened at both ends in the orange. It can in fact be called the geoid. Earth shape. The spherical shape of the earth is also marked by the intervening high lands of ocean and on its surface. Evidence of the Earth's sphericity. There are many ways to prove that the Earth is spherical. The following are some of them. Number 1. Circumnavigation of the Earth. The first voyage around the world by the Ferdinand Magellan and his crew from the 1599 to 1522 proved beyond the doubt that the Earth is spherical. No traveler ground round the world by land and sea has ever encountered an abrupt edge over which we would fall. Modern Earth routes and ocean navigation are based on the assumption that the Earth is round. Abrupt drop of the edge line, the circular horizon, the distant horizon view from the deck of a ship of the sea or from a cliff on the land is always and everywhere circle in shape. The circular horizon widens the increasing altitude and could only be seen a spherical body. This is illustrated in figure 3. Ship visibility. When a ship appears over the distant horizon, the top of the mast is seen before the hull. In the same way, when it leaves harbor, its disappearance over the curved surface is equally. Figure 3. Increasing the altitude widens the circular horizon viewed from the y horizon and would be AB from the higher viewpoint X. Its wider horizon CD would be seen. Number B. Visible horizon remains the same regardless of altitude. If the earth were flat and the horizon seen from the either Y and X would be the same. Gradually, if the earth was flat, the entire ship would be seen obstructed at all at once. This is apparent from figure 4. Figure 4. The mast of the ship is seen before the hull on curved horizon. Figure 4. A flat earth. The entire ship is seen at once on the flat surface. Sunset and sunrise and sunset. The sun rises and sets at the different times in different places. As the earth rotates from the west to east, places in the east as the sun is earlier than those in the west. If the earth were flat, the whole world would be sunrise and sunset at the same time. But we know that it is not. So figure illustration is sun rises and sunsets the different times for different places. The whole world will have sunrise and sunset at the same time. Number 5. The lunar eclipse. The shadow can cast by the earth on the moon during the lunar eclipse is always circular. It takes the outline of the arc of the circle. Only a sphere can each such a circular shadow. Number 6. Planetary bodies are spherical. All observations from the telescope reveal from the একটু বাইরে গিয়ে planetary bodies are spherical. All observations from the telescope reveal that planetary bodies, the sun, the moon, satellites, and stars have circular outlines from the whichever angle you see them. They are strictly sphere. Earth, by analogy, cannot be the only exception. Number 7. Driving poles on level ground or on a curved earth. Engineers when drives pole of equal length of the regular intervals on the ground, they found there do not give the perfect horizontal level. The center pole normally projects slightly above the poles at either end because of the curvature of the earth, as illustrated in figure 6. Surveyors and the field engineer therefore have to make certain correction for this inevitable curvature, that is 8 inches to the mile. Okay, 8 inches to a mile. Figure 6. The center pole projects well above the poles of either end on a curved surface. Number B. All the three poles have identical heights on a flat surface. Number 8. Aerial photographs. Pictures taken from the high altitude by rockets and satellites now show clearly the coverage edge of the earth. This is perhaps the most conveniencing the most up-to-date proof of the earth's sphericity. Thank you.